SGC here. Let's do the comics thing. First up, Mega Man. All about Proto Man. So this is more like a flashback to the scene, probably in issue 2 or 3, where you actually see Proto Man in the background. Interesting character development, as in like how he tried to save people, but he was killing himself, and then things happen, and yeah, Proto Man is Proto Man. Which makes me wonder, will they ever talk about Mega Man X stuff and Zero? Because that's what stuff that I was into when I played Mega Man. This stuff is earlier than what I play, so that's why I'm actually reading these. So yeah. Conan the Barbarian, Border Fury Part 3. And next part is a new part. This was interesting in the sense where Bellex had to fight blind, and character development wise, it talked about the history of Conan as a child. Art is kind of, yeah, I don't really like the art, and storyline isn't that strong. Might be thinking about dropping this, so we'll see. The massive crazy things happen here. I mean, they're walking around in I don't know how cold, and then they go down and submerge themselves into a sub, and then come back up, and then they get saved. Just like last issue, it focused on one of the main characters of 3, I'm assuming, since the first 3 issues introduced 3 different characters, and this time is on Mary. Last time was talked about that dude that led the entire like massive thing, and now it's on the crazy woman who went out and tried to kill people in the first 3 issues, and so yeah, it's good development in a sense where I know the characters better. And I guess you have to read through the fail issues of 1 to 3, because to me they were fail, because I didn't really get what's happening. But then with these, it was like the characters are being developed, but I don't really get the storyline at all actually right now, except that the world sucks and people walk around unhappy. Secret Service, so much action. He looks weird in the suit, but then like the kid now proved himself beyond all measure that he is very capable, and now he's gonna be trained and will be looked after by his uncle. The names I don't really remember because I don't know, I'm reading too many things nowadays. So yeah, uncle and nephew. So they're gonna go out and kick some butt. Haha. Punk Rock Jesus, finally bringing in the punk rock. Jesus Christ, or just Chris, is like totally rebelling because his mother something bad happened to his mother, and yeah. And the bodyguard, man, things that he's gone through is just wow. No wonder he's the bodyguard. So take care, bodyguard. Issue 4, finally Punk Rock is finally introduced. So 5 and 6, I look forward to. Batman and Robin, I don't know if I should have read Batman first or this first, but then I read this first anyway. They already mentioned Joker, but then Joker doesn't really show up in this. But instead, this crazy like thing happens where there's zombie people, but not really zombie. They just eat you to live. And Damien's in a jam because he's trying to be more of an individual, and things aren't looking that well. Batman and Robin, nice read. Wolverine and X-Men. Why couldn't Avengers vs. X-Men issue 12 be like this? Where it made Xavier's death more like, oh my goodness. And Jason Aaron, you make me sad and cry, because you write so crying material. What happened at the end of this issue, I totally would not spoil it for you, because you must read it for yourself so you can feel the tears that came down my face. No, I did not cry, but I felt sad. Wolverine and X-Men, I love the series. Batman! My face. It's so weird. So here's the diecast that like everyone was talking about because it's so intense. Like, I mean, look at Joker's face with Batman's face behind him. This was an excellent issue of Joker returning, and things are just going nuts, and fear. You will fear this. As interesting as a diecast, let's just talk about the issue format itself. The diecast is good to look at, but reading was very annoying because it didn't bend the pages well. That would be in my way, and yeah. Storyline itself, Joker is back, and things are getting nuts. With what happened at the end, it's like, I'm gonna cry. No, I'm not gonna cry, because it's Batman and things will work out. And that's it for single issues, and this week came out Saga. Brian K. Vaughan, Fiona Staples. Saga Trade, Volume 1 for only $10, and you get like 6 issues worth of things. That's an amazing deal. Too bad it's not hardcover, because they can never afford hardcovers for $10 because they'll lose so much money. I mean, you actually get more out of the trade than if you bought the single issues. Single issues are $3, so 3 times 6 is 18. So technically, it's like half off, people, and in the trade format. Can't sell this more than ever. Saga, totally awesome stuff. Go check it out. Go buy it. It's like the same vein as like Prophet. Prophet was $10. Any trade that's $10 done by Image is must buy. Yeah. So check it out, people. So yeah, I get my comics at Archie Comics. I don't think there was a sale this week. I might be wrong. Just check out Archie Comics comic page. So yeah, not comics page, but like website and things like that. So yeah, that's the comic stuff. See ya.